who have we been created to become? And when the world tries to tell us that versus us discovering that for ourselves, we're doing a disservice to the world because we are so uniquely different. Greatness comes from within, so my personal belief is that each one of us is a masterpiece. Each one of us is unique. Each one of us has this great capacity to simply be who we've been created to become. And that, you don't stumble into that. You've got to be intentional about that. So if you want to become great, you've got to be purposeful and intentional about it. And most of us don't have a roadmap to do that. Most of us don't have a framework to do that. So the tuneu programs are a set of tools that help you become more in tune with yourself. I think it was the late great Stephen Covey that said one of the greatest gifts that we have is that we get to decide what happens between a stimulus and a response. And the tuneu program unpackages everything that can occur between the stimulus and response. Normally that's on autopilot. Something happens and we respond to it. And that's what we give back to the world. But we have a much greater obligation to understand how we fit into the world and be purposeful about that response we get back. I mean, I have to say, every time I have a negative thought, I gotta examine why am I having that negative thought. And the more I notice that I'm having a negative thought, then I get to control that versus it controlling me. So people that come through the program start to see everything around them differently, and they actually start to have a significant impact on the relationships, both personally and professionally.